Oh, ¿cómo tú estás, MVC? You could hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, now we
Yeah,
can hear
yeah.
you.
Now we can hear you.
Now we
Oh,
can hear you.
okay. What's up?
What's
All
going
right, man.
on?
So,
What's up? What's up?
me and
What's up?
Smoke gonna ask questions. I'll ask. He'll ask. You know what I'm saying? Because this I find weird. I thought he already got ousted one time and nobody was gonna get caught. Cause he's
Yeah,
known
that's
for doing what he
crazy.
did to you. He did to a whole bunch of other girls.
I had no idea. Like, I was out of social media for a minute too. That's why I don't really be. I didn't know nothing
Yeah, no,
about
he
him.
has like a long list. Some of them were
I didn't
even
know nothing
minors.
about him. The only thing I knew about him was what he told me. What, like, because I met
Uh,
him through a mutual friend, and
was
I
you
didn't really know who he was or nothing.
was you his girlfriend at the time or something?
I was never his girl. The Magic was always my friend. We never dated. He was never my boyfriend. He was never my man. It was literally a work relationship and a friendship.
So what
Oh,
what leads up to the point that what happened? Like what happened? Like it led up to that, to y'all going into that situation.
Because so I was working with him with my music, right? I met him through a mutual friend, another producer. And I was working with him to do my music. He stole my first song that I ever did with him. He stole it, sold it to Malu Travejo,
oh
and didn't give
wow.
me $1. I paid for my studio time. I paid him for his services. I used to help him out. I used to even pay for his studio time so he could work on his own shit or work with other people. I used to really help him out when I first met him. And then he did me grimy. He didn't give me $1 for my music. And eso tiempo, I didn't know nothing about split sheets. I didn't know how the music worked. So long story short, me cogió de pendeja, está bien. I let it slide. I forgave him because he offered me, like, a few years later, he was like, yo, I know I owe you for that song, but I'm going to give you free studio time and we're going to work on your music. You don't got to pay me for nothing. This is now when he started working in GVA. So when he started working in GVA and he offered me the free studio time and free productions, I was like, I bet, because, he owed me for the song. And long story short, the nigga then he got on some weird shit. Like he's so fucking he was everything he told me was a lie. We ended up going to Dominican Republic. Can y'all still hear me? I feel like I'm still
Yeah, yeah,
yapping.
no,
No, no,
we
no, no. We
listening, we
listening to
listening.
you. We listening to you.
All right, best. So long story short, so now we working in GVA, and now he tells me like, "Yo, sis, we have an opportunity to work in Dominican Republic. Like, they're gonna pay for our flights, they're gonna pay for our stay. Like, everything's lit." 1844 had just signed a distribution deal with him,
Oh
and
my God.
ya tú sabes, he was making it seem like it was this big thing, and like we was gonna blow up. We're gonna go to DR for the rollout of the mixtape. We're gonna do, like we're gonna be popping over there. We got everything lit. So mind you, then his story started crumbling down. First, they didn't pay for our flights. I had to buy his flights and our flights. Cause I'm helping him out. Like, you know what I mean? He's helping me with my music. Like, I'm gonna help you whenever you need. Like, you need weed, you need food, like you need whatever, I got you. Like, that's how I am. So long story short, now we in DR and goes crazy. His whole story fumbled. Everything he said I found out was a lie in DR.
Hold on. So you actually got to go to DR. You pay for the flights and everything to
Yeah.
make it right. Okay.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
and then
were you there when he got slapped?
no, I was not there. So this is what happened. So now, look, this is why he got slapped, because he was jacking that Money June was gonna pay for our flights and was gonna pay for, because Money June has a studio over there. So he was like, "Yo, Money June gonna give us his studio. We gonna be working there. He gonna pay for our flights. He got us places to stay because his studio's in a building and they got rooms and this and that." And then we get to DR and he starts talking. He switches up on Money June. Like, we go to see Money June, and then after that visit, he switches up and he's like, "Yo, he's a liar. Él es un bultero. Nada de lo que él dijo va a ser verdad. Now we gotta find our own way. Blah 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 blah." Se inventó un story. Whole time everything was a lie. The whole Money June was a lie. Money June told him to come to DR so that he could work with him on his music. It never had nothing to do with me. Like, este tigre tan psicópata, like, se creó un mundo, un movie, and I believed
Oh, so
it.
basically he was trying to tie you in and bring you along with him, acting like it was everything was for you, but all
And he was
along.
telling niggas behind my back that I'm his girl.
Oh my God.
No, no, oh yeah, and all along it was really June trying to work with him because he's a producer and he worked with a few artists,
Yo, and
but he
then y se
implicated
metió
you.
en todas mis canciones también. I had a mixtape, 11 songs, and he se
Como?
metió. Yo, bro, he was an artist, producer. He don't know what he want to be. Like, you a producer or you an artist? He was like, oh, manita, he's like, es mejor si yo estoy contigo en las canciones.
Was
And
he trying
that
to write
way,
for you? He
cause,
trying to
huh?
write for you? He trying to write for you?
He did help me with lyrics. When I first met him, he did help
Okay.
me a lot with lyrics. I've always had my own lyrics, my own bars, but he likes to do his own shit and he thinks that his wave is the best. And I was learning with him too. I was learning like his ways, producing,
Yeah,
the
you
way
wasn't
he
really learning.
spits,
He
everything.
learned
And I was letting him help me with my lyrics, like because we working together. You're a producer, this is what you do. Yo me voy a llevar de ti, tú tienes más experiencia que yo.
facts.
Like you feel me?
Facts. Facts.
And you making it seem to me like you this goat. So I'm like, te estoy escuchando.
If you don't mind
So
me asking, how old are you and how old was you when you met him?
I'm 28. When I met him, I want to say like, damn, I can't remember if I was like 23 or 24 around there when I met
Okay.
him.
Okay,
All right,
okay.
so you good. You wasn't like the minors that he usually look for.
Nah, 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 nah. But they really have you. I might as well be porque yo me dejé caer en ese
Yeah, so let's
gancho.
real quick listen to
Now you was innocent. You was innocent.
the
No.
people at GVA said he don't work there.
I don't know. When he left DR, he came back, Deacon. Now he's in Texas. That's the last thing I've heard.
Oh yeah.
As because
Slapped him to
the news
Texas.
be coming to me. You feel me? Like yo después de DR, I blocked. Like I don't even have nothing to talk to you about. Like you literally like you weird. You're weird as fuck, bro. He's mad weird. He's mad demonic. He tries to act like something he's not. Y él se trata de cubrir también como like haciéndose ver como una buena persona and like he's helping people. But low key, like now I know that everybody in his past, this has always happened.
Yeah,
Like
you know
nobody, his own family don't him.
have you
His
ever heard of
sister,
Flo
his
Cabrón?
brothers, nobody, his mom, everybody, nobody with him.
Have you ever heard of Flo?
Yeah, I
Is
heard
that
that story too. He's a
so that's fake.
weirdo.
He never produced that. The person that produced that was J Trax. And damn, what's the other dude's name? Smoke. I forgot his name. Cause we found out later on through his own mouth that he stole the track and registered without their permission, and that caused a huge problem because he
Yeah.
added himself to a split sheet when all he did was engineer the work. You didn't produce that.
He's
You
the one
didn't.
that leaked that whole fucking
And they,
song.
and
Yes,
they
he
and
leaked
they
the
let him
song.
and they let him and they just helped they was helping him out by letting him engineer because they didn't even need him to engineer. You understand?
That's a
Like
fact.
literally, they literally didn't need him. Like it wasn't like, oh, the engineer's missing, dale, we need you. And tú me entiendes? No, it was like you was standing around. It was like, oh, you dale, ven, para que tú entiendes, like, so you could be a
Yeah.
part of this. You could say you was a part of this. Not
He's
for you could.
grimy. La gente que lo tratan de ayudar, he tries to like them over. Like that's up.
Yeah, he linked into his ex-girlfriend, Queen Parker. He met her when she was like
He
14,
did.
15, right? He
Mhm.
got with a minor. That's to begin with, the craziest. And he did everything he did to you, he did to her. Every single thing. Le tumbaba
Yo,
la
but
canción, everything.
I met her in DR. Let me finish telling you about why he got slapped. So now we in DR. Él está para cubrirse su propia mentira, to cover up his own lies. He's now made up a story about Money June. Now he starts popping shit about Money June. He starts calling everybody and their mother and sending voice notes and sending messages. And even me, he had me thinking like Money June, like I thought that because I didn't know. I don't know Money June. I don't talk to him. I was like, damn, he did you dirty. That's crazy. Turns out the whole it was a lie. So then between me and him, because now he starts being weird. He starts getting frustrated, and he's thinking that we're going to DR. It's gonna happen between us. So now, what happened between us? He literally told me straight up, like, you either give me or I'm not making no more records for you, and I'm gonna take down the whole mixtape, and it's gonna be over for you. You got no talent. You nothing without me. I'm the talent. Starts popping mad. So then that's when I told him I was like, here, I'm not doing that. And mind you, with me. Like I'm the one over here funding our stay and funding our flight over here. So it's crazy that you even talking to me on that type of time. Like, tú, primero que todo, si tú te enamorado, tú no te sabes enamorar. Because, ¿cómo tú vas a, how you going, that's how you make it to a short, like,
Nah,
my
I
man,
nigga,
mean,
I'm
get
trying
yeah,
to
your bread
basically
up first.
force the
Get
that's what
your,
he
like,
does.
so long story short, so now that I dub him, now he calls Money June. Like, yo, bro, like Big Mac kicked me out. I need somewhere to stay. So now he goes to Money June. I didn't know nothing
So
that they
hold
was
on,
beef.
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. My fault for cutting you off. Did you really kick him out, or that was another story of his?
I didn't like kick him out like to the street because yo tampoco no soy una like yo no te voy a tirar a la
Now
calle.
you
But I
just told
told
him,
him
oh,
you
you meant to like go take a
Yeah,
walk.
I told him you gotta go. Like you gotta go. Like you just disrespected me. Like you gotta go. So now I kick him out. He calls Money June, and Money June was like, yeah, like pull up. And then but I had no idea that they was beefing. I had no idea that what he but
La
Money
están
June
yendo.
did. Money June had already had the voice messages. He already knew like that talking crazy, and then he's like, and he got the nerve to ask me if he could stay with me after he's just talking crazy about me and going off. So Money June said, I bet, pero lo que él no sabía that Money June was waiting for him to, to slap him.
To slap him to Texas.
That's what happened. And then he tried to involve me and say that I set him up, this and that, like my extra shit. Money June had me on Instagram. He saw that I had a Frenchie that my aunt was giving away, and he has two girl Frenchies. And he hit me up and he was like, yo, I want that boy Frenchie to mate them with my girls. And I was like, I bet since La Magic told me that he's going to you, te lo voy a mandar con La Magic. So now I send the dog with La Magic, and now he thinks that I set him up. Whole time, like I didn't know about nothing. I didn't even know that was my first time talking to Money June. I didn't know that they was beefing. Like I didn't know. Like I was clueless. Like you know what I mean. So
Quick question: is
So
the
he took
dog
the
even
payment for the
alive?
dog.
Yeah, what happened to the dog?
the dog is there with
Ah,
him.
thank
Yeah,
God.
él pagó con galleta. Él le dio otra galleta por el perro.
Yo, but he came back after like, and then he came back. So then that's another thing, because mind you, I kick him out, he leaves, now he comes back, and he's telling me what happened. He told me que lo encañonaron entre 10 tigres y que le dieron pile golpe y que si yo qué.
¿Qué
Yo,
habla,
bro,
vos?
and he was crying. I had to get him ice. I felt so bad for him because I was
So when he
in
went
my
to the
head. I
police,
was
because
already thinking.
quick question,
I was
when he
already
went,
thinking. Yo, I was already thinking like it really happened to this nigga. I thought he really got fucked up, like and I felt guilty. I was like, damn, tampoco yo no quería que, because yo no soy mala, and I'm not a vengeful person either. Like you do me dirty, like life is gonna take care of you. Like I don't really gotta, do nothing. El muchachito es flaquito and little, so I feel bad, and like and I'm como malnourished, so I felt bad.
Como así,
Pero
más nervous. Pero,
le faltan su
Caria.
vitamina y su proteína, tú sabes, pero nah. And then so now he came back. Now he's to get all up, and that was a whole lie. But he left like literally the next morning. I was like, you still gotta go. I was like, I feel bad for you, but I'm sorry, but you still gotta go. So we had to hustle him a flight. He had to call up this other artist that he worked with. She hooked him up with a flight,
oh my God, you
and
know her name, so I could warn her?
I tried to warn her, but she's I mean not that I tried to warn her. Like I'm really not trying to warn nobody. Like I'm literally just speaking facts, and I told everybody the facts of what happened. I'm not trying to warn nobody. I'm not trying to like up his career. I'm not trying to know. Like this is real life happened to
I got
me,
8 years of his career. Please tell me who that artist is. 'Cause I'm gonna warn her.
bro. The one that he works with.
Who? Who's he working with? That's what I want to know.
Like he has well, I don't know if he's still working with her, but I don't Briante. Like he was producing
Oh
for her.
my God, look who it is.
Yeah. He was
Yeah,
producing for her, and she
let
was
them both
spotting
ride.
him. She was
That's a
spotting
match
him
made
on
in heaven.
everything. She paid for months of studio rent, and he left that GVA Studios on bad terms. Lo dejó debiendo meses de renta, le quedó mal a la dueña, everything.
Oh wow!
And
And they told me
she,
that he was only there for 2 days. That's what they told me.
I don't know. When he got back from New York, I was still in DR. Like I stood out there for like 3 months after he left. So I
That's
don't really know
wild.
what happened here.
Yeah. So when did he press charges on Money June? Because Money June says he pressed charges on him.
When he came back, when he first came back, when he touched down, the first thing he did was go to an emergency room and he sent me the pictures. I'm gonna send you everything. He sent me the pictures of him in the emergency room and like the discharge release, like, you know, all that shit. He put the concussion and this and that. I don't
What the
know.
fuck?
So he went to the ER
Yo,
and I
that
know,
nigga's a sicario.
yo,
Yeah, bro.
bro,
What the fuck is going
to
on?
get the
Es
paperwork,
un
he needed
sicario, ¿viste?
hospital
Es un
proof.
sicario.
He needed hospital
Nah, es
proof
un
so that he can
sicario.
press charges.
Oh, so because yeah, Money June said he pressed charges on him.
Yeah.
Oh
When
wow.
they told me that, he pressed charges on June, that's when I was like, that went to the ER. Like everything clicked, like it made sense. You know, I was like, con razón. He went straight to the ER to like so he can have paperwork.
Yo, the Magic is the
Ese tigre es
movement's #1
malísimo.
con artist.
Malo,
Oye,
malo.
ese tigre es malo.
Malo
Usted
loco.
una vaina así.
That's
Muchacho, he was
wicked,
on the
bro.
plane. He was on the plane flying waiting to get to the hospital.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, for a
Yo.
slap, and it was just a slap, bro. It was
No, it was two. It wasn't one. It was two slaps. You didn't hear them? Blah, blah.
I said it was three.
Oh, it was the third one? Oh, wow.
my bad.
That's what King Parker said. Queen Parker said it was three when we said two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tragic.
I met her too in DR and she told me everything. Like and I felt so bad. I was like, damn, I only got like a little bit. She got the whole full ride.
Yeah, because
So,
she was dating him. It was different.
yeah, and she went through she went through physical abuse.
She was actually doing something with him. She was actually his girl.
She also like he like la defamó. He made a about her. Like he does that. He really does that. Like, and I am living proof that he does
So you
that. Like
never did
everything
nothing with
she
him?
said
You never
is
got to do
true.
nothing with
Like
him?
he's a star. What happened?
You never got to do nothing with him at all, kiss him, nothing
We're
at all.
literally just friends the whole time. The whole
So
time,
he
me and
keep,
him are just friends. We started
so
off as friends,
he tried to press up on you and you told him no and all that.
of course. When we got to the R, you guys, my family, my aunt, everybody.
Damn, that dude's
Everybody was
wicked,
there.
bro.
We was not alone.
Because that's, first of all, that's something inappropriate to even do. Like, that's, put it like that, that's blackmail. Like, you telling a girl, yo, I'm going to give you your music, but you got to give me some coochie. That's some crazy.
That's sexual coercion. That's sexual harassment, and that's exploitation
Yeah,
in
that
a
is
work environment.
exploitation. That's wild he's even doing that. You're not the first, like I said, he has a whole bunch of girls that he does that to. You literally not the. Briante was going to come out one day and say he tried some with her.
No, he jacks that he's done had all the female artists that he works with. He jacks that he's done something with all of them. Que no hay una que no le ha pasado de que this and that. But he really storyteller. He loved capping. He loved making himself seem like something he's not. I don't know. I don't know. Something really, really wrong with him. Like he's literally mentally challenged, and this is no shade to no mentally challenged people out there, but he needs meds, like for real.
I mean, what you saying, it sounds psychopathic.
It is.
Yeah, that sounds like a real life lunatic. Because, look, with your story, it don't sound like he went ham. But with other people that I've heard, like he's done some ugly stuff. You know,
Yeah.
and that's the crazy part.
No, thank God que no llegó más de ahí with me, cause
Hasta enfermedades le ha dado ese tigre a mujeres.
that's crazy. I heard he made up some shit too to this
Yeah,
girl.
he caught it and then tried to blame it on his ex after she tossed him out.
It's crazy. I've
He
heard
not.
crazy after. Después fue que yo empecé a oír todo, because después fue que yo conocí a Queen Parker.
Who
Then I
introduced him
started
to you
meeting
real quick? Like, who was the producer that introduced him to you?
Lefty is his name, Lefty Hierro.